Yo, what's up, Phantom Thieves? I'm back with another video for you, and I want to talk about Dragon's Dogma 2 real quick. Like, I was watching reviews and just looking at gameplay for the last day, and I get on X, and the game is getting bashed on the PC version. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I assumed it would be something with performance, because a lot of times when there's negativity like that, it's performance based. To my surprise, it's microtransactions. So let me say this first before you guys decide to come at me, okay? I don't necessarily care for microtransactions, especially in single player games. That being said, I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. So if you don't like some of my viewpoints, that's completely fine. But I'm going to be fair. A lot of people are upset because you can pay for waystones and character vouchers and other things of that nature, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, that is annoying for a single player game. That should just be in the game. But if you've ever played Dragon's Dogma at all, you can unlock those things in game. I don't know this game if you have to use the RC points or if you're using gold, but you just had to play the game. And from what I've been hearing from people that actually put in over 100 hours now, you can still get those things in game. You do not have to buy them. Now, depending on how long it takes, I can understand, I guess, but they're 1,000% optional. So if they're 1,000% optional, it shouldn't be a problem if they're in game. Yes, it's annoying that they're microtransactions. I get that. But I want to ask you guys something, okay? And I want to see if Steam players and just gamers overall kept the same kind of energy. So we're going to check out Steam real quick, right? So let's go over to Steam's page. Now, let's look up Dragon's Dogma 2, okay? All right. Now, we are going to see Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, I guess you guys can know my birthday, whatever. Now, Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay, right now it's mixed. When I saw it this morning, it was straight overall negative. Like, it was, let me mute that real quick. It was straight negative. Now, we're going to look at this, okay? 21 content for the game. Now, what people are doing is they're saying, oh, well, I already paid X amount of dollars for the game, and then I have to get all this. First off, you do not have to get all this. That's where I'm not going to agree with you. Even though there's microtransactions, if you just play the game, you can get all of this in game. You don't have to buy it. So don't make it seem like Capcom's forcing you with a gun to your head to buy this content. So you can get Rift Crystals, let's see, Wake Stones, which you can get in the game. Port Crystals, you can get in the game. Okay, the character editor, okay, I get it. But that also made me think, right? Okay, let's check out two other beloved franchises, okay? All right, Resident Evil 4. We're going to see overwhelmingly positive. Now, I'm not saying that the games are bad, but again, let me go ahead and pause that. Now, we're going to go to the content. 27. Granted, some of it is DLC. I'm not going to do that. But $24.99 for a soundtrack. You can get the GOTY case, the classic, handgun ammo charms, weapon exclusive upgrade ticket, $6.99. Look at that. Upgrade tickets for your weapons are in the game. Now, why are you guys not having that same energy to upgrade weapons and get vouchers? $7. Now, and I love this franchise, so I'm not going against it, but Monster Hunter World. Let's check this one out, okay? 200 options of content. Now, don't get me wrong. I have the Master Edition and all that, but the charms, I'm not really going to count those. But let's see, where are they at? And again, I'm making this because I want you guys to understand Capcom has done this before, but these games are overwhelmingly positive. Now, they do give some out for free, so whether or not Dragon's Dogma 2 gives you some free vouchers in the future, we don't know yet. But let's not act like they didn't do this, okay? Let's see, where's another one? Okay, there's so much content, you actually have to scroll down. I'll get to it. You can pay for character vouchers and Palico vouchers in this game. You can pay for those. You can pay for swag, dance set, gestures. Those could have just honestly been in the game. If we're going to keep it fair, and I love all three games. I've played Dragon's Dogma, I've played Resident Evil, I have played Monster Hunter. But what I'm not going to let people do is act like Dragon's Dogma 2 is now garbage because of microtransactions when our favorite games have them. Look at this. Palico Edit vouchers. $6.99. $6.99. Okay, you guys want more proof that Capcom's done this before. I'm not saying it's right, but some of y'all really got to do your research before you just try to go with the crowd. Again, overwhelmingly positive. Capcom's putting out bangers, but it seems that the problem is the content. Okay, Virgil, that's a sound selection, $10. If you want to play as Super Virgil, $3. Where's the one that I thought was really funny? Blue orbs that you can get in the game. $1.99. 300,000 red orbs, which you just play the game and get red orbs anyway. $6. Look at this. 200,000. $3. Come on now. All I'm saying is Capcom has done this before, but Capcom has consistently put out fun games. Again, it does suck when you see microtransactions in these games, but let's not act like they haven't done this before and now you're just going to review bomb the game because of that? Or give it a mixed or negative review? Again, I'm not saying I agree with it, but you can unlock this in game. You can unlock that stuff in game. If you just play the game, which is what you spent the money for anyways, yeah, it might take a little longer, but the whole point of you playing the game is to enjoy the adventure, which you can do without spending that money. Now, I'm not saying the games need to have this practice. I'm actually against the practice, especially in single-player games. But some of your favorite Capcom games have them, and did you have this same energy? Do not follow just because you see online and just because it'll get you some engagement and some clicks. Don't sit there and do that. Don't do that. Keep it fair. If you're going to do that to Dragon's Dogma, you need to go back to Devil May Cry and do it. You need to go back to Monster Hunter and do it. You need to go back to Resident Evil and do the same thing you're doing to Dragon's Dogma. That's all I'm saying. That's the whole point of this video. If you're going to have that energy for one, have the energy for all. Especially when you're just going to play the game and get it anyway, and then you're going to forget that this was even a thing. That's all I got. As usual, you guys stay blessed. Let me know what you think of this in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Go have fun playing Dragon's Dogma. And one more thing. If you rated it low because the performance, I'm all with you on that. If the performance needs to be better, that's something worth noting. That's fairly justified. Stay blessed, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.